In the world of superheroes and villains, power often defines destiny. Some characters wield strength that can shatter worlds, while others control forces that touch the very core of existence itself. Today, we bring together two extraordinary women from two completely different universes, and we ask a simple yet thrilling question: if they fought, who would win? The matchup is between Marvel's Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff, and The Boys' spin-off character, Marie Moreau. Wanda Maximoff is no stranger to fans of Marvel Comics and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Known as Scarlet Witch, she has grown from a troubled young woman with probability-warping powers into one of the most powerful magical beings in existence. From the House of M storyline in comics to the events of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Wanda has consistently demonstrated abilities that put her on par with gods and cosmic entities. Her reputation alone sends shivers through heroes and villains. On the other hand, Marie Moreau is the breakout star of Gen V, the series connected to The Boys. While she may not operate on a cosmic scale, her powers are no less terrifying when viewed up close. Marie's hemokinesis, the ability to manipulate blood, turns her into a living nightmare for anyone unfortunate enough to cross her. Imagine facing an opponent who can weaponize your own bloodstream against you. That is the chilling reality Marie brings to the battlefield. So, when chaos magic meets blood manipulation, what happens? Can the grounded but vicious bloodbender take down one of Marvel's most infamous sorceresses? Or will Scarlet Witch's mastery of magic simply overwhelm Marie's biological tricks? Let's break down their abilities, weaknesses, and the possible outcomes of this ultimate showdown. Power set and abilities? Marie's powers come from Compound V, the experimental serum that creates soups in the Boys universe. Unlike many soups who rely on brute strength, Marie's ability is precise and horrifying. She can draw her own blood and shape it into whips, blades, or projectiles. More dangerously, she can manipulate the blood of others, cutting off oxygen flow or even stopping a heart. This makes her lethal at close and mid-range combat. Her power also boosts her healing and gives her heightened senses, making her sharper than most humans. But her unpredictability is what makes her truly dangerous. No one can predict how she might use blood next. Wanda Maximoff, on the other hand, is one of Marvel's most versatile powerhouses. She can unleash blasts of chaos magic strong enough to erase armies, create barriers that deflect almost any attack, and move objects with her telekinesis. More frighteningly, she can warp reality itself. In the comics, her words "no more mutants" erased the powers of millions. In the MCU, she reshaped Westview entirely in WandaVision. She is also a master telepath, able to invade minds and alter memories. Wanda can fly, summon magical constructs, teleport, and even channel multiversal energy. Few heroes or villains can match her range of abilities. The comparison is clear: Marie manipulates biology, but Wanda manipulates existence. Defenses, limitations, and weaknesses. Marie's greatest strength is also her greatest weakness. Every attack costs her blood, which means overusing her power can weaken her body. If she faces an opponent with strong defenses, her abilities may not penetrate. And while she is enhanced, she is not invulnerable. One strong magical blast could seriously injure her. Wanda's limitations are less about physical strain and more about her emotions. Her power is linked to her mental state. When calm, she is controlled and dangerous. When emotional, she becomes catastrophic, sometimes to the point of losing control. Artifacts or powerful magical beings can resist her chaos magic, but those are rare exceptions. Defensively, Marie can create blood constructs, but they are fragile compared to Wanda's shields. Wanda's magical barriers can block physical, psychic, and energy-based attacks. She can even rewrite incoming assaults so they never existed. The defensive difference between the two is vast. The battle scenario. The fight begins on a battlefield heavy with tension. Wanda hovers above the ground, her hands glowing red with chaos magic, while Marie crouches low, blood dripping from her palms as she prepares her attack. Marie strikes first, sending blood whips slicing through the air. Against most foes, this would end the fight instantly. But Wanda raises a glowing barrier, the projectiles dissolving harmlessly. Marie then tries her most dangerous move, controlling Wanda's blood. For a brief moment, Scarlet Witch feels her veins tighten. But with a wave of her hand, she alters her own biology, breaking Marie's grip. Angered, Marie cuts deeper into her skin, unleashing a storm of blood weapons. She lunges forward, slashing with crimson blades. Wanda counters effortlessly, flying high and blasting the ground with chaos magic. Each blast forces Marie back, draining her energy as she bleeds more and more. Finally, Wanda's eyes glow with pure power. Reality itself twists, buildings bend, the earth cracks, and Marie's blood whips vanish before reaching her. In an instant, Wanda could erase Marie, trap her in another dimension, or crush her mind with psychic force. The scale of her power is overwhelming. As the dust clears, Wanda stands untouched, glowing with chaos energy, while Marie collapses, exhausted and broken. The final verdict: who wins? Marie Moreau is one of the most terrifying characters in Gen V. Her control over blood makes her a nightmare opponent for anyone in her world. Against most supes, she would dominate quickly and decisively. Her abilities turn a natural life force into a weapon, and the sheer creativity behind her attacks often leaves enemies helpless. She is clever, adaptive, and ruthless when she needs to be, and within her own universe, Marie deserves every bit of fear and respect that comes her way. But Wanda Maximoff operates on an entirely higher level. Her chaos magic, probability manipulation, and reality warping make her nearly unstoppable. Marie's powers are dangerous, but they are limited to biology. Wanda's powers rewrite the very rules of reality. Scarlet Witch does not just fight with energy blasts, she bends the battlefield itself to her will. Where Marie might slice veins, Wanda could erase the concept of injury itself. Where Marie targets the body, Wanda targets existence as a whole. Even if Marie could briefly gain control of Wanda's blood, Wanda would undo it instantly. Her shields protect her from physical, psychic, and energy-based attacks, and her raw destructive force could end the fight whenever she chooses. The longer the battle goes, the weaker Marie becomes as she sacrifices her own blood, while Wanda only grows stronger as chaos magic flows endlessly through her. The conclusion is clear: the winner is Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff. Her powers not only counter Marie's hemokinesis but completely overshadow it. Wanda is not just a fighter, she is a force of nature, a reality-bending storm against which blood manipulation is powerless. In the end, blood may fuel life, but chaos reshapes existence, and in this clash, existence itself bows to Wanda Maximoff. That is why, no matter how creative or brutal Marie's powers may be, she cannot defeat the Scarlet Witch. Wanda's mastery of magic secures her place as the true victor of this battle, leaving no doubt that chaos triumphs over blood. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.